What could be termed as a big relief to Manish Sisodia, the former Delhi Deputy Chief Minister and one of the most senior leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party, the Supreme Court today has granted him bail in the Delhi liquor excise policy scam case. Remember that this bail has been granted in both the Central Bureau of Investigation's corruption case and also, in fact, in the case that were registered by the Enforcement Directorate over the charges of alleged money laundering that has taken place with regards to this particular Delhi liquor excise policy scam. Remember that the Supreme Court bench headed by Justice B.R. Gavai has categorically said that the bail is being granted on the ground that a speedy trial has been denied to Manish Sisodia. He has also gone on to say that the High Court and the trial courts have forgotten the fact that bail is a rule and jail is an exception. In fact, it has also been stated that he has been incarcerated for more than 17 months and hence he deserves the bail. The conditions that have been implied on Mr. Manish Sisodia are that he has to surrender his passport before, in fact, the trial court. He has to submit a bail bond of Rs 10 lakh and 2 sureties of like amount. Though there has been no condition with regards to him going to the CM office or in fact the Delhi Secretariat. Hence, he is free to actually go on with his political activities, and in case the Aam Aadmi Party wants, he can also be retrieved back as the Delhi Deputy Chief Minister, and since there is no bar from the Supreme Court on that. But very clearly and categorically the Supreme Court has weighed in on how the trial courts and the High Court are little hesitant in the matters of bail, and in fact they should not be doing so is what the Supreme Court has gone on to say. In fact, while also dubbing the submissions of the Enforcement Director and the Central Bureau of Investigation that there has been a deliberate attempt by, in fact, Manish Sisodia and the other co-accused to actually delay the trial in this particular case. The Supreme Court has gone on to say that the documentary evidence in this case runs into more than 69,000 pages, and hence there would be time that would be needed by the accused in order to secure these particular documents, to match these documents, and to also go on into the files and inspect those files of the unrelied upon documents, and hence the delay has been caused, and hence Manish Sisodia cannot be kept to be incarcerated for a long period of time, and the bail cannot become a punishment is what the Supreme Court has gone on to say. Remember that the allegations against Mr. Sisodia are that he was the then Excise Minister of the National Capital Territory of Delhi when this faulty policy was brought in. This policy was basically brought in to fund the Aam Aadmi Party for its Goa election, and 100 crores kickback were demanded by, in fact, the Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal that were being arranged by K. Kavita and Manguta Srinivasanu Reddy. There have been exchanges and the money has been used in Goa elections, of which 45 crores money trail has been established by the Enforcement Directorate, and various people have been, more than 493 witnesses have been cited by, in fact, the Central Bureau of Investigation, while more than 200 witnesses have been cited by the Enforcement Directorate to set a charge straight against the Delhi Deputy Chief Minister, former Delhi Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. Manish Sisodia, and the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. However, in this 38-page order that the Supreme Court has pronounced, there has been no talks on the merits of this particular matter. Hence, this bail has only been granted on the single ground that the speedy trial was being denied to the former Delhi Deputy Chief Minister. Remember, it has also been alleged by the CBI and the Enforcement Directorate that Manish Sisodia has indulged into destruction of evidence by destroying over 17 phones, and the charges against him are very, very serious in nature. Hence, the Manish Sisodia should not have been granted bail is what the Enforcement Directorate and the Central Bureau of Investigation had argued. However, over 17 months of incarceration and speedy trial being denied, the Supreme Court has now granted him bail in this particular matter. Now, Manish Sisodia is likely to come out of the jail by the evening, by today evening, and it would be a very, very big win for the Aam Aadmi Party, at least in the last few months, when no kind of a relief is to come in for the Aam Aadmi Party's leaders, including the Delhi Chief Minister, who had in fact recently been denied bail in this particular case.